Container garden picture gallery. This particular design is based off the coastal Maine botanical gardens and uses the thriller, filler, spiller, container garden design theory. This is when you plant something in the middle that is the star of the show, aka the thriller. Then there is the filler plant that complements the area around the center plant but doesn't overwhelm it. Then finally add another plant that grows over the edge, otherwise known as the spiller. It is a little crazy, using shoes as a garden container, but who can resist these cute bright purple Crocs? They're perfect for succulents or other small plants. Nasturtiums are great container garden flowers. They come in many colors and are easy to grow and very hardy. They thrive in poor soil and you can eat the flowers and leaves. The round leaves are beautiful and are very spicy, a great addition to a summer salad. This simple container garden filled with million bells, verbena, and creeping jenny will bloom all summer. It is super easy to take care of and would be a great container garden for a beginner. Be careful though, creeping jenny can be pretty aggressive and will grow wherever it falls. Sometimes a single plant in the right container makes a perfect container garden. This cabana, trailing blue, Sutera looks great in this hanging basket. This flowering plant container garden has flowering maple, chameleon plant and snow in summer. Be careful though, both the chameleon plant and the snow in summer can be invasive. This lovely golden sage is a wonderfully fragrant plant. It looks great on its own or can be used in mixed container gardens. This container garden would also work well grouped with other terra cotta containers. Pink petunias, pink and purple verbena and lantana, along with some ivy, and 2 colors of calabricoas give this container a great country look. The verdigris color of this ornate hanging basket works well with the pinks and sage colors in this container garden. Strawberry pots make great container gardens for many different kinds of plants. This container garden uses silvers with muted pink to great effect. The dark purple gives the composition just a little punch. The synthetic terra cotta planter is understated and enhances the colors of the flowers. This container garden comes in a kit from White Flower Farm. You can turn almost anything into a container garden. You just need to punch or drill drainage holes. A hammer and a big nail did the trick on this galvanized steel utility bucket. You can fill the bottom with empty plastic bottles, non-biodegradable packing peanuts or a product called Better Than Rocks, so the container doesn't get too heavy. You don't have to stop with your shoes. There are plenty of other household items you can use for a mini garden, much like this lunchbox. Here it's filled with a mix of succulent plants, playing with different textures and colors. The droopy, ornamental grass planted in the center of this container garden gives it a little bit of humor and some attitude. The white euphorbia and purple Sutera also fit with the playful look of this container garden. This small hanging basket container garden is filled with sempervivum, also known as hens and chicks. Traditionally, these succulents were grown on roofs to guard against thunderbolts, storms, and sorcery. This basket would make a great house present. A single plant can make a beautiful statement if it's in the right container. The contrast of the pink million bells with the dark gray of the zinc pot makes a great-looking container garden. This container garden couldn't be simpler, a bowl with pansies. This is a good example of an easy, almost instant container garden that is just plain lovely. Who isn't a fan of self-watering garden pots? This is a Lechuza Carraro pot filled with Persian shield, creeping jenny, Coleus and sweet Caroline sweetheart purple, sweet potato vine. This container was inspired by P. Allen Smith's farm in Arkansas. It works well with strawberries, but it would work well with almost any plants, though it's best to include plants that would drape over the side. You could mix strawberries and mint, or use a mix of calabricoa, petunias, creeping jenny or wirevine. This large metal basket from TJ Maxx is perfect for a container garden. Line it with a plastic bag that has a large hole cut into the bottom for drainage. Then fill it with potting soil, mixed with an organic, all-purpose fertilizer. This large terracotta pot holds a purple passion flower, orange monkey flowers, and a flowering maple. The choice of colors is pretty bold, but I think it works well in this flowering container garden. The passion flower climbs up a trellis which gives the design some needed height. These formal arrangements look stunning flanking a front door. Pansies and violas are great container garden flowers. They're hardy and cheerful and can withstand the cold nights of spring and fall. This simple container garden is one of my favorites. It features a simple wooden basket with a Terrania hybrid, summer wave large violet, also known as a wishbone plant. A single plant in a simple container can make a corner of your yard or garden a focus point. You can brighten up any place by using your container garden to add a pop of color. This combination was originally in a hanging basket, but it was transferred to a bigger pot to encourage it to bloom big. Coleus is a great container garden plant. Old buckets are your best friend. All you need to do to turn one into a great container garden is to pound some nail holes in the bottom for drainage. This one is filled with ornamental grass, blue fescue, some creeping jenny, to spill over the sides, and portulaca, also known as moss rose. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.